it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. Well, this week I've started out the year with various prayers out of the Bible. Prayer is a wonderful opportunity to talk to God. Prayer is something that as you think through your prayers, you even perceive what God's will is. In other words, it's not just talking to God, it's also listening to God, because we want to pray His will. We want to pray for the good things that He has planned, not for the things that we draw out of our short-sighted and often sometimes selfish wants. So as we focus on trying to discern the will of God in prayer so that we can be praying His will, we in the process hear from God. It makes prayer a dialogue, not a monologue. So as I'm looking at prayer this week, one of the prayers that came to my mind was Psalm 55. Now, it's a very long prayer, but it starts out with verse 1 saying, "Give ear to my prayer, O God." It's kind of like, hello, I'm here, can I talk to you? In a modern dialogue sense. And the psalmist continues, "Please don't hide yourself away from my plea for mercy." This tells you immediately the psalmist is at a place where there's concern that God just may not hear the prayer. You know, I know people who go through times in life where they feel like their prayers are just bouncing off the ceiling, not even leaving the room they're in, and just coming back down to them. It's as if prayer does nothing at all, it seems at times. And it's okay to feel that way, but the important thing is to be honest and express that feeling to God, like the psalmist is doing here. Just, Lord, please hear me. You know, listen to my plea for mercy. I need you. And the psalmist continues. He says, attend to me. Answer me. I'm restless. I'm moaning. Then he starts telling God why. He says, because of the noise of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked, they drop trouble upon me. I mean, this is the psalmist recognizing that there are people who just aren't helping him out in his life. You know, and maybe you're that way. Maybe you find people, even people who are supposed to be on your side, which is the situation for the psalmist. If you keep reading, you'll see that. But people who are supposed to be on your side are actually working against you. And we pray about it and we pray about it, and it just seems to continue at times. And the psalmist says, you know, just keep talking to God. Just keep listening to God. And then the psalmist gives this measure of vindication at the end. The psalmist says in verse 22, for you to cast your burden on the Lord with the promise that God will sustain you. He won't permit the righteous to be moved. And we have that assurance as we walk righteous with Him. Even if we don't feel He's there, even if we don't sense His presence, His answering, we have that assurance that He's there, that He'll answer, and that He won't let you be moved or shaken. Now, you may not be in a place right now where that prayer is needed in your life, but you may know someone who is. So pray it for them or send it to them. Hit like down below, and YouTube, if you like this and comment on it or subscribe to it, YouTube will send this out to more people as an option for them to see. You never know who might be in that place needing God in that way. After all, this is your video thought for the day.